Tonga's ambassador to China, Tawaika Atu, says the Chinese embassy in Tonga has donated $100,000 in basic humanitarian assistance to the disaster-stricken island nation. In an exclusive interview with us, he says China is also planning to deliver a batch of disaster relief materials to Tonga. He says water supplies have been severely affected by ash from the volcano, adding that the government is working to ensure the supply of safe drinking water. The ambassador has also emphasized that restoring international transportation links and communication services has been prioritized. CMG reporter Wang Chung speaks to Louis Waterhouse, the Consul General of Tonga in Sydney, for more on what happened.
Would you please tell us what's the latest update that you got from the Tonga government at the moment about the situation in Tonga?
Yes, so Kong, obviously we've been through a terrible incident, and maybe perhaps the worst that's been recorded in modern history, with this volcanic eruption that happened in Tonga Island, just about 65 kilometers north of the capital. The actual plumes of the volcano went up to 20 kilometers into the air. And we had tsunami waves ranging from around 1 meter on the main island up to 15 meters in some of the low-lying islands close to the volcano. And it's been actually quite horrific in terms of the widespread damage and the trauma that it has caused to the kingdom. One thing, where the waves obviously were not so high, the tsunami, the damage from the waves was limited to maybe 50 meters from the shore, which of course picks up a lot of the resorts and people living by the seaside. But then the damage has been far worse in terms of the ash. The ash has been very bad for quality of the air, the quality of drinking water, and also the pollution to Tonga. If you look at before and after photos of areas of Tonga, from one moment to the next, they've gone from bright, luscious green to a dead gray, almost like a moonscape. And this blanket of ash is actually centimeters thick. And at the moment, it's even rendering the airport is unusable, because the airport, the tarmac, is totally covered in this thick blanket of ash. And Tonga doesn't have the facilities that perhaps we have in other parts of the Western world. And so all cleanup has to be done by hand. So even squads of 20 and more are finding the job overwhelming.